Alrighty. Oh, yeah. 420 all the way. So who's ready for some smoke? Step in the ring. Let's go. Gonna wait for my friends list to load. Oh, there it goes. So like it's all glitchy. Because it's loading everything else. Alright. Oh, Barton's on. Wonder if he found a quick match yet. If you ain't working these exercises, you ain't gonna be ready. Man, he was out there. What? Nobody out there. Oh, one more try. Hey, it's you again. Is there someone ready for the smoke? Hey, it's 420 today. What do you expect?
They got some land over in Vegas, so they're gonna play over there. But he's so upset, and I said, dude, it's 420, just makes you'll be okay. It's tough. Like, literally, Oakland has lost the Little Raiders, they lost the Oakland Raiders to Vegas, and now they're losing A's.
Jeez.
It's just, it's insane. Yeah. Oh, man.
Wow.
So that's all Oakland's fault. I'm like literally like, I don't want to say like an hour or two away from it. It's so bad. It's so bad. But they had a lot of great games. I used to go watch like the Warriors play. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if my internet stays connected long enough. Got some wonderful weather outside. It's only a little windy, a little rainy. Nothing major. Just close that.
The fight is on.
So, just a little stormy. Oh geez, now I got the window whistling. Guess I closed it a little too much.
Yeah, we had so much rain out here in Cali that everything just.
Who's ready for a fight? Boxers, touch gloves.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm just north of the Seattle area there, Washington. That chip off the block, that's what I live on. Vancouver Island. Yep. I have a hard time leaving because just, I don't know, it's just a beautiful island. Where I live, there's nothing, every time I go for a walk, it's just like, damn, I love where I live. Get to the top of a hill and look around, you just see the peaks of mountains in the distance, and you see the ocean. It's literally everything that everywhere I go in this area, like even if I take a 20-minute bike ride, I end up in an area like what you'd see in a magazine. Like some of those shots where people are like, vacation here, it's beautiful. Well, I don't need to.
Yeah, if I want something like that over here, we got to go to like Tahoe, further up north. It's really not something.
I live on, I'm like, at least, I think I've, by using the, what is it? One of the apps on my phone, the map, can't remember what it's called, but it's a map app, and it showed me where, the elevation that I'm at. I'm only 60 meters off the ground from water level. But I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks from the water. So it's just all uphill. But I get to bust out my freeboard, and like as long as there's no traffic, it's a side road anyway, so but it's a main stretch, this road. Like it leads up to the hospital near me, so it does get used a lot. And I've already burned one wheel with a flat spot on it just from having to hammer the brakes. The freeboard, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's a 6-wheeled board. It looks like a longboard, but it's got a wider wheelbase, and it's got things that go over your feet, so your feet are hooked in like a snowboard. And it's got 2 pivoting wheels underneath that rotate full 300, so if you're whichever direction you're going, the wheels will follow. You just use the 4 wheels on the outsides as brakes, like carving a snowboard. Carve one way, carve the other way, spin around. Works just like a snowboard but on pavement. The only difference is when you bite her, it hurts worse. Luckily I haven't bailed too hard yet. I caught an edge once and slammed my back, but luckily I was wearing a backpack, so it didn't hurt so much. It's when I was still learning. But a lot of people haven't heard of it. And there's one episode of, the hell's that show called? I'm pretty sure it was No, it wasn't Mythbusters. It was a scientist show where 2 people would talk about science stuff. Can't remember what it was called. It was playing alongside Mythbusters in the Mythbusters earlier days. And there was a main guy and a girl, and then eventually the guy retired, and a new guy came in. But yeah, they always talked about science stuff, and they ended up having a at least 15-minute episode on the freeboard, because it was like a new invention back in 2002. And I ended up getting my hands on one, at least 6-7 years ago.
Both fighters head out into the ring.
Never seen one before in my life.
The fight going.
And then, well, except for on TV. So once I saw it inside that store, I was like, dude, I got to get the money to buy this. They only charged me $90 for the board, and they average at $350. And I totally figured out why people have a hard time riding them. The wheels underneath, they're spring-loaded, so when they're out here, they spring back. So if you're not actually fully, kicked out into a glide, it'll carve back to straight. And that was the problem with it. So I took those the trucks. I took the trucks apart, found that spring, and I popped it out, put everything back together. Now it's a complete freewheel. It spins, rotates any direction, anytime you want, and now it's like gliding on powder. Just like I can go down a sidewalk and just spin 360s, just like doo-doo-doo. One way, spin back the other way, and still gliding forward down the hill. It's just like snowboarding, how you'd rotate on a snowboard. The exact same effect. You heel or toe, whichever side you want it to carve, and it works just the same as a snowboard. So I can snowboard now all year round. Whether there's snow on the ground, hell, even the rain. Because I'm hooked into the board, I don't have to worry about having grip on the board. My feet are kind of hooked in. The only way I can get out is by turning my ankles in. It's automatic. It's not like tying me into the board. It's just an L shape. That just comes over your foot, and so your foot's here, or sticking out that way, toe, leg, and it's just over this way. So you can bring your foot out and up. But it's I don't see much of them around. Because I think people saw it and was like, fuck that, that's scarier than a longboard. I tried it, nope, longboard's still scarier. The longboard, I can't get that son of a bitch to slide. That longboard is all speed. And there's no brakes. At least my freeboard, I can carve sideways on a sidewalk. Put those side wheels into the concrete, and it works just like sliding a skateboard sideways. Just grinds to a halt. The harder I lean back, the faster I stop. Or if it's forward, I'd rather stop facing forward. If I turn my back, then I don't know exactly where I'm going. Yeah, it's a blast. Alright, let's see if you're ready. Ooh. That's funny. It's like we almost moved the same freaking... Woo. Come on, is that all you got? Come on. Man! Take that! Damn it, I thought I had it. Just needed one more punch.
Hard into his opponent.
Stop falling for my tricks. Like a fake body, go for the head, you still block it. That's it, switch stance.